What is going on, you guys? This is Gaming with Sal, and in this video I'm going to be talking about something that Treyarch Studios went ahead and tweeted out today, and from what it seems like, it's bringing a lot of good news. So if you guys are aware, within World War II, we have this new create a class system called the Division system. Well, from what Treyarch Studios tweeted out this morning, if you go ahead and take a look at this image that I'm putting on screen right now, they basically said that we are giving this post a 10 out of 10 and that they can't wait to share more news about the game on May 17th. But from what we're looking at within this picture, it seems to be that unlike the Division system or any other sort of create a class system, the Pick 10 system is returning for Black Ops 4. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what the Pick 10 system is, just in case you just joined Call of Duty with World War II, well, the best way I can put it is that it's one of the best systems that Call of Duty has gotten within the franchise, and it gives you a vast more amount of customization than the Division system ever could. Now, this is because the create a class system was actually split up into different slots, meaning you could choose a primary weapon and that would take up one slot. The more attachments you would put on that primary weapon would take up more slots. Perks would take up more slots, but basically you got to decide how many attachments you wanted. You could be a player that walks into a multiplayer match with the most amount of attachments on your primary weapon but no perks, or you could even be a player who has 6 perks equipped but then has nothing on his primary weapon and the only weapon he does have is his primary weapon. Basically, you have so many more options on how you want to play and what kind of a soldier you want to be when you enter any sort of multiplayer match. Now, if this is true, well, does this mean that all of the other past rumors about Black Ops 4 being similar to something like Overwatch is true or false? Well, at the same time, I'm kind of late on this, but apparently Matthew Harris, which supposedly was a quote credible leaker for Black Ops 4 and just in the Call of Duty franchise in general, well, he basically came out and said that he lied about most of the things that he was leaking out, and I may or may not make another video covering this news, but at the same time, when we're focusing on what we're talking about with this video, well, that basically means that there's a high chance that Black Ops 4 could just go back to the traditional way the multiplayer was for Call of Duty in games such as Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3.
Brilliant.
Now, this is amazing in my opinion because one, a lot of people loved World War II, but then a lot of people actually hated World War II as well. And one of the main reasons that people hated World War II was because of the fact that they changed something like the create a class system. Many people argued, well, if the Pick 10 system worked perfectly fine, why change it? And if you are going to change it, why make it worse than it was before? And as much as I admire Sledgehammer Games' like confidence and just guts wanting to do something different, especially with something like the create a class system, I appreciate it, but at the same time, it was a change that wasn't necessary, along with many other things that are going on within this game. But anyways, what my point is that all the news that we've been hearing about Black Ops 4 being like Overwatch, or that the multiplayer was in the worst state it could possibly be in a few months before something like the reveal is coming around, well, we can go ahead and throw all of those rumors out of the window. None of that exists anymore. None of that is credible anymore since the guy who leaked it out even came out and said, hey, I lied. Plus, with Treyarch Studios coming out and teasing us with this picture and showing us that a Pick 10 system could return, which supports things like perks, weapons, high customization, similar to something like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, well, we can go ahead and say that most likely Black Ops 4 is in a state where it's going to be similar to the past Call of Duties that we've played before that have been successful, and that even Vonderhaar himself said that, you know, my old system got pooped on, but I'm going to come out now and say that we are in a really good position and that, you know what, we can go ahead and still reveal this game on May 17th and release it in October and everything is perfectly fine. But overall, I'm just glad that all of those past rumors are all a lie now and that Black Ops 4 is shaping up to be a game that we all know and love whenever Treyarch Studios goes ahead and releases a game every single time it's their turn to release a next Call of Duty. But what do you guys think? Do you guys feel excited to see something like the Pick 10 system return? Are you guys excited to hear that all of those rumors were just a lie? And to be honest, now that I think about it, I really don't know why I fell for most of those leaks. I mean, I know that Activision has made decisions many times in the past where it just doesn't make any sense, but to turn something like Treyarch's Black Ops 4 into an Overwatch 2.0, especially when Activision Blizzard owns Overwatch themselves, it just doesn't make any sense, and I really don't know why any of us even believe those rumors, but it's a huge sigh of relief to hear that we are getting some old systems that are returning to the game that worked pretty well in the past, and that the game is in a state where it seems to be similar to Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2, which were fantastic games. And I know I'm rambling again, and I'm probably saying the same things over and over again, but guys, all I gotta say is that forget all of the rumors that you've heard of, and that's pretty funny because the game's tagline is forget what you know, so how much of a coincidence is that? But anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I'm hyped for Black Ops 4. I hope you guys are too, and if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon so you'll never miss an upload, follow me on my social media accounts to stay connected, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.